Good morning, brave awakened ones. Lady V here. Had a heck of a night. Now it's more of a normal hour, around 7 o'clock. Made a video 3 o'clock this morning in reference to an episode I had with a dark vibrational being that actually was coming through my phone. I fell asleep with my phone on my bed, which is not something I usually do, but I knocked out with my phone on my bed. And at 1:30 in the morning, I was woken up. I was in that between stage, I should say, you know, when you're in that ethereal realm, when you're in that 4D ethereal realm. And I literally saw my phone, the phone I'm talking to you right now, the screen went bright and this light was coming through it. And it was shaking. I was like, what the heck? And I went to throw it off my bed. And then I heard this really dark, this low tune sound, like come through it. And then this voice, very dark, very low, very insidious voice came through and said, you shall not pass. I will not let you pass. You shall not pass. And I said, it's too late. I already have passed. I'm covered in the light of Jesus Christ, in Yeshua. And then I prayed and I called on the Holy Family. I put on the armor of God, which is love. And I sent love to the being. And I said, unless you want to be transmuted, be gone. And I have absolutely no fear because I've been dealing with these since I was a child. And it left, you know. Before it left, you do feel that it coming on you, that sleep paralysis, which, by the way, you know, 3D, they try to push it off like it's nothing. No, it's actually lower demonic energy trying to get into you. That's what it is, flat out, okay? And just because you're vibrating higher doesn't mean, you know, you're not going to interact with these things because the veil is so thin. This is why it's easier to interact with them. I've been interacting with them since I was a child because I came in vibrating higher, so I was able to see through that veil, okay? So you're just able to see through that veil. Does not mean that you're not ascending. Does not mean that you're evil. Doesn't mean any of those things. So don't buy into that nonsense when you hear that stuff. Does not mean any of those things. And a very great person, one of my subscribers, sent me a link to a video explaining that, yeah, you closed all the portals to your windows and doors and mirrors, but you didn't do these. You didn't do your computers and your tablets. And I did not. Okay. Thank you for that video, because now I'm doing it now. And I meditated and I asked my Oversoul, what can I do? Give something specific for me that I could use, that I could share with others, because it always has to come from me in order to work for me. So I was told it, and I just ran around my house and did all my mirrors and my laptop, my tablets, my phones to do it. So now I'm just going to share it with you, okay? Now, the tools I have here are, I have a piece of sage. White sage will do. Any sage will do, but mostly white sage. This is what I use. And I have my wand, my celestine wand right here. You don't necessarily have to have this. The sage is the most important thing, okay? And I have the appliance, whatever, the screen, the black screen that you want to close off the portal, okay? And you light up your sage. I'm lighting up my sage right now. My candle. You could light it anyway. Try not to use matches. Sulfur is not a good thing you want to use when you're doing something positive, okay? Don't use matches. So I got it here, got the screen here, and you're going to go in a clockwise position, okay? And you're going to start out clockwise position around the unit, okay? And you're going to, as you go in a vortex, you're closing in, okay? And you start here, 12 o'clock, and you go, the light, and you're sending out blessings to that being. Remember that, sending out a blessing, and then you're closing the portal. The light of love surrounds you. The light of love enfolds you. The power of love protects you. The presence of love watches over you. Any energy or entity of low, insidious vibration, any being of low, insidious vibration, you shall not pass, you shall not pass, you shall not pass. And then you close it off. That's it. The light of love surrounds you. The light of love enfolds you. The power of love protects you. The presence of love watches over you. Anything, any being of low, insidious vibration, you shall not pass, you shall not pass, you shall not pass. The light of love surrounds you. The light of love enfolds you. The power of love protects you. The presence of love watches over you. Any being of low, insidious vibration, you shall not pass, you shall not pass, you shall not pass. And that is it. Okay, so you are good. This is good. You still don't sleep with it. I have it on airplane mode. My phone I don't have on airplane mode because I have 2 kids and they both live away from me. And I have a grandbaby, so, you know, I do get calls 3 o'clock in the morning. Mom, ah! Most parents know this. So that is what's going on with that. Okay, so namaste. And remember on the 7th of November, 11th of November, and maybe I might carry that through my other webinars too. Close off all my webinars like this. Do protection prayers because the veils are thin. And us as light workers, light warriors, time to put on our armor, man. It's time to be a warrior. I've been a warrior since I was 5. Time to man up, pick up that sword. Time to be a warrior. And if you're part of the webinar, after the webinar, if you want to hang out, we're going to do protection prayer to close everything off, and for yourself and for your loved ones and for the world in general. Okay, so namaste. I hope it helps, and much love, and be protected out there. Be safe out there. We got this. Lady V out. Victory to the light.